Hi, my name is Rachel, and today I wanted to discuss tapas. Tapas are one of the niyamas. Niyamas are the second limb to Patanjali's eight-limb yoga path, and tapas basically mean discipline. So this can be taken in many different directions, in many different aspects of our lives. And so I think to take a personal moment to think about what discipline means to you. Self-discipline, I would say, um, is very helpful in being able to practice tapas on and off the mat, but specifically on the mat. Um, Practicing tapas would be anywhere from saying, you know what, I'm just going to commit to meeting on my mat every day. And even if that's for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, maybe that day it's 1 minute. Just finding yourself in that space to practice yoga. And we always think of yoga, okay, so much of us think of yoga as asana, right? But that's just one aspect of yoga. And I do think it's an important aspect. It's good for our physical health, it's good for our mental health. But realistically, not everybody can find their way to commit to that practice for 60 minutes a day or 90 minutes a day every day. Things happen, life happens. So finding that commitment in a way that you can actually follow through with is going to help you expand your ability to practice your tapas. And also relating, what you do on the mat kind of can expand outwardly into what you do off of the mat. So an example of practicing tapas on the mat, aside from just meeting on the mat, it would be you could practice meditation that day on the mat. You could practice sun salutations. You could practice one individual pose, just doing a warm up and being like, I really want to deepen this asana. I really want to deepen this posture. And, some people apply, using their tapas to, I have a goal asana that I want to accomplish, and I'm not able to do that at this moment. So I'm going to take the steps every day for however long it takes to meet my goal of accomplishing the ability to move into that asana comfortably. Um, a lot of people do it for arm balances or a lot of advanced poses. You do work towards that in that way. But if you're not necessarily just wanting to work on a pose or challenge yourself physically, you can also bring the tapas into, self-discipline as far as, I'm going to bring myself to yoga class and I'm going to practice being non-judgmental of myself. I'm going to, it's kind of having an action and following through with that. So I'm going to practice my tapa by making sure that I'm checking in with myself every day. Maybe you're somebody who's constantly busy, who's constantly doing for others, whose schedule is constantly wrapped around everybody and everything else. And maybe practicing your tapas in that way, or for you, would be saying, hey, I'm going to take that moment every day to focus on myself. So it's having discipline, but discipline can be applied in so many varying ways. I think that tapas is very personal. But specifically on the mat, I would say, if you want to apply it to your practice, it definitely would be meeting on the mat, practicing your pranayama, practicing a meditation, practicing an asana practice, maybe even just coming into a shavasana at the end of the day to center yourself and calm your mind and your body and prepare yourself for sleep. There's lots of ways that you can bring tapas to the mat. So thank you for listening. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Namaste.